Peace and blessings, everyone. Welcome back to the Humble Servant Homestead. Today, I am down here by the orchard, guys. And like I said, I am going to go ahead and bring you all along with me when I come on down here to clean it on up. Okay, now if you all remember, we have okra planted down here last year, and also we did three sister crops down here in the orchard as well, guys, where we plant the corn, the beans, and also pumpkin or squash, whichever one you prefer. Now, before I get into this video right here, I just want to even come to you all to let you all know that, hey, if you want to go ahead and grow or plant the way how we did down here, just to let you all know that it is very easy to do so as well. Say for instance, if you don't have the equipments to go on out and cultivate your ground, simply what you can go ahead and do is just dig a hole in the ground, amend that hole, and you can plant right into it. Now, when I said amend the hole, you would want to come on in with your organic compost of that nature. If you have uh, any kind of compost material, you can put in that hole. You can use topsoil and you can amend it with some chicken manure, whichever you prefer. These holes right here, I did went ahead and put back the native soil in the hole, mix it with goat manure and also chicken manure. And even over the years, I have came on in with some compost in these holes right here as well. And that is just to fill the holes back up. Now, like I said, I did three sisters crop down here. I even planted okras down here, guys. You can dig some holes in the ground just like this right here. You can plant anywhere from peppers in those holes. You can plant tomatoes. Even at one point, if you all remember, we did have watermelon planted down here as well. So when you do it like that, it is endless what you can put inside of the holes, guys. And like I said, you can plant directly in them, just about anything. Okay. So now what we're actually going to go ahead and do down here, like I said, yes, we have to go ahead and clean it on up. We're going to go ahead and start pulling all these okra stalks out of the ground, guys. And we're just going to pull them on out just like that. Okay. And look at this motherland okra right here. Look at that. Very, very big root structure, guys. As you can see, look at that tap root went all the way down. Now that tap root right there is right at about a foot. I say probably about a foot and maybe 5 inches, guys. So that is a very, very healthy taproot right there. Look at that. And all those feeder roots, as y'all can see, they did went on out so they can go ahead and pull more nutrients. Now, one of the things that I want to point out real quick, don't know if you can see it, but I'm going to bring you in closely. Yes, you can see it. Now look at all that right there. Now those are roly-polies, guys. Some people call them pill bugs. When you touch them, they usually roll up. Here we have a few here. We're going to touch them. And if y'all can see some of them rolled on up right there, guys. Okay, but yes, we have some real nice root system here on these okra plants. Okay, but what we're going to go ahead and do now, we're going to just pull these on out and we're going to pile them up somewhere in the back. All right, so hey, excuse me, guys, I have this dog here rolling all over on the camera stand. Guys, I have my son on out here with me today, going to be assisting with helping with these okra pieces right here. All right, so shake it off, shake off the dirt. There you go. All right, and go ahead and take them. You see where that piece of stump at all the way back there? Go ahead. Just yeah, just go ahead and start. Okay, guys, and so what we're going to do right now, we're going to go ahead and get all this debris from out of this area right here. Then we're going to come on in with our weed eater, and we're going to go ahead and knock all these weeds back. All right, because one of the things I want to show you, it is actually the perfect time to go ahead and start knocking the heads off of these weeds right here, guys. Now, the reason why we're going to be doing that is because if you can see right here, yes, even though that these weeds are growing up, as y'all can see, these seeds, they're not fully developed just as yet. So therefore, we can go ahead and knock these weeds back. So that way, like I said previously, we are not spreading weed seeds all over in this area. Now here is another one. As y'all can see, this one is even still in the process of putting out blossoms, guys. So, hey, now is that perfect time, and that is what we're going to do. But before I do so, I'm going to go ahead and get all this debris out of this area right here. All right. Okay, guys. And so just let me go ahead and show you all now that we have all that debris on up. Y'all can see now it is about that time to go ahead and start weed eating all this weed out of this area right here. All right, so just go ahead and stay tuned. Before I crank this weed eater up, guys, I need me some glasses so that way when it's all said and done, I can leave with both my eyes. All right, so I'll be right back. Okay, and as y'all can see, I have my eye protection on. Of course, definitely when you're going to be running an equipment like this, you want to make sure safety first, guys, so you can walk away with all your eyes. All right, so what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be beating this weed all the way down to the ground. All right, so even if they were to come back on up, once I beat them down, it'll be a while, and I will come back on out here and repeat that process. Some of them I will even come on in and pull with my hands, guys, depends on the weed. And so that way we can go ahead and clean this area on up. Now I could come on in with a tarp and put on here, and I may even just go ahead and do that, where that I just weed eat it, put a tarp down, so that way we can go ahead and solarize those weeds underneath, guys. So I might just go ahead and do that. All right, but I'm going to knock all the heads off. So come on along and let's go. Hey, get back. Get back, get back, get back. Okay, um, y'all kind of got an idea of what it is that I am doing here, guys. So what I'm going to go ahead and do right now, I am going to go ahead and knock the rest of this on out. Then I'm going to go ahead and show you all the finishing touch on what this area will be looking like. All right. And even just cutting. And I was thinking, I just want to let you all know that all this weeds and stuff that we're cutting up, you don't have to rake it up. You could just leave it in that area. What's going to happen is going to break back down into the soil, guys, therefore making this area real nice and rich for whatever it is that you plant, whether it may be pumpkins that likes to run, and also put out those roots, guys, and pull nutrients as it go. Okay, so you can leave that, and that's exactly what we're going to do in this area right here. All right, so stay tuned. Let me go ahead and finish on up, and I will be right back. Okay, guys. And so that right there is it. Pretty much got it knocked out, especially the area where I will be planting. So far, it is looking pretty good. I'm going to go ahead now and kind of show you all what it is looking like, so that way y'all can get a idea. Okay. All right. And so that right there is pretty much it. All right, so this right in this spot right here is the areas that I am going to be working. All right, so that right there is pretty much it. Um, that's a promise right there been fulfilled. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and take you all in when I come to clean this area on up. Now, one of the thing is, I want you all to go ahead and get a visual of what this area is looking like now, because once the weather gets right and we're able to come on out and plant, it may look totally different, guys. All right, so I am just praying that whatever I plant down here, the Most High will go ahead and bless it, and that it may flourish. All right, so guys, when I come on in to plant, I'm going to go ahead and take you all along with me as well, to show you all how to go about planting inside of these holes right here. Now, when I came down here to plant, what I went ahead and did, I spaced these holes out right at about 5 feet apart. Now, if you're going to be planting, whatever crop that may need less space, you can put those holes a bit closer. Probably would say right at about 3 feet apart. Depends on what it is you're planting. But because I had watermelons planted down here, and I also had the okras and the three sister crops, I went ahead and spaced the plants right at about 5 feet apart. And then I just dig a hole, guys. Like I said, just dig a hole, put your amendments in, and you're pretty much good to go. All right, so that is pretty much it. Just want to say thanks to each and every one of you all out there for stopping by the Humble Servant Homestead. And as always, peace and blessings to each and every one of you all out there. Remember, you keep a smile on your face, you be happy, you be cheerful, and you be blessed. Until next time, I will catch you all in another video. And yes, there is quite a bit of things going on here on the homestead, guys. And as much of it that I can take you all along with me, I will definitely go ahead and do so. Remember, have a blessed day. Catch you all in the next one.